guys, and welcome back to the 4am Club. This is a bi-weekly episode where I check in with you and share my journey of being a better me by getting up early every single day, attempting to get my workouts done before I start my day, and I share with you the highs, the lows, the learnings, and everything in between. So we are now on episode 2 of the 4am Club, and before we get into some of the learning, why not check out what I've been up to over the last 2 weeks. It's about 5:30 on a Wednesday morning, and this is the first time you've seen me this week. I'm just coming up to about 2 days into a tension headache, which they're like the only way I can describe it is a milder form of a migraine. It's like there's about 2 or 3 pneumatic drills going through my right eye, which isn't fun. So I'm mostly keeping it at bay with lots of ibuprofen and taking it as easy as I can, which has meant some earlier nights, going back to sleep in the morning, and yeah, everything's kind of been moved along. So I haven't actually done any of my workouts yet. I've moved them all along until this goes away, because the problem with a tension headache is it can also send you into spells of dizziness. You don't necessarily get the light sensitivity that you would get with a migraine, but you do get kind of like dizzy spells. Or at least I do anyway. So yeah, I thought I would check in and just let you know I'm still here, just battling a lot of pain. I'm gonna go get breakfast, get ready for work, get the video uploaded for tonight, and then get through another day. It's Saturday morning, and I'm out for my first workout and run of the week. The pain has subsided enough that I'm going to try and get out. I have still scrapped the sessions, and I'm just going to get out and enjoy. So I'm going to go hit some trails, and then pick up a parcel, and then go grab some cake for the club ride and coffee before adventure 15. So that's where I've been for the last 2 weeks. The first of the 2 weeks was certainly a lot better than the second, and the second has seen a lot of problems with a health issue, which is an ongoing health issue, and I know kind of what I've got to do for it, but it's just something that crops up, and this particular time has been worse than I've had in a very, very long time. But the first week was actually pretty good, and I managed to kind of get up and get moving. So some of the good points have been that I have managed to kind of get up and get moving. Low points, obviously, things will often come along and derail whatever you're trying to do, but you kind of have to try and jump back on bandwagon. Now, in the last episode, I talked about the fact that I was starting to lose a little bit of the motivation for getting the workouts done in the morning, and I was trialling a couple of tactics which would help this. And a couple of those tactics are something I've learnt in the book Atomic Habits, which is by a gentleman called James Clear, and is a really good book if you are trying to work on either building up habits or breaking bad habits, or non-productive habits. So if you're kind of looking to do that, then do go and check out that book. It is a really good read. And a couple of the tactics I've learned are things such as temptation bundling. So if you know there's something you've got to do, then bundle it together with something you want to do, and the thing that you have to do is a lot easier to do. So I know that in the mornings I have to get my strength sessions done, I have to get my physio done, I have to get my workouts done. What I really enjoy is watching crime dramas. So I've put the two together, and actually I'll sit and watch an episode of a crime drama whilst I'm doing my workouts, and then I can still focus on what I'm doing but enjoy watching a bit of a murder at 4:30 in the morning. So that's the first tactic. The second one is setting a gateway habit. Now if you read the book or you've read the book, then this will make sense to you. But a gateway habit is basically something you do immediately before the habit that you want to set, as a way to kickstart that habit. So it could be you want to go for a run. The gateway habit is getting your shoes on to go for a run. It also ties nicely into doing something that you really enjoy immediately before you do a habit. So I love listening to music. I love plugging my headphones in. I get to switch off on the world. So I know that every time I put my headphones in, immediately before I go for a run, I'm going to feel better about going for a run than if I just go out the door. Also, I like to have a little boogie. So those are two of the things that I've been trying for the motivation. Now, it's been a little bit more difficult to kind of really track how it's been going over the last 2 weeks, because I literally this week have ended up having a week off, which is actually why this particular episode of the 4am Club is a day later than it should be. So sorry about that, guys. So this week's episode of the 4am Club is a shorter one because there are no shout-outs this week. But if you would like a shout-out in the 4am Club, all you have to do is join the challenge. The challenge is to pick a day during the week where you get up earlier than you normally would. It doesn't have to be 4am. I get up at 4:20. You could get up at 5, you could get up at 6. That all depends on your routines and your working schedule and life schedule. But the gist is, get up earlier than you normally would, get as much done as you can first thing in the morning, and just see how much more of your day you can claim back by getting up a couple of hours or an hour or so earlier. Drop a post on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. Make sure to tag Bikes and Laces in it and use the hashtag 4am Club, and then we will reshare it to our social media accounts and drop a shout out in the 4am Club video every other week. So that's this week's episode. That's what I'm working on. That's how my weeks have been going, and for the next couple of weeks I'm hoping for something a little bit better. Now I have 3 weeks until I hit my next event. That means I've got 3 weeks of work that I seriously need to put in, as well as a couple of ongoing niggles, things I need to work on and things that I'm trialling. So join me in 2 weeks time for episode 3 of the 4am Club to find out exactly how I've got on with trialling my new habits, trialling my new tactics, and just how the knee is going. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to run, ride, live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and why not get involved in the comments below and let me know, do you get up early in the morning, or are you someone who enjoys a lie-in? Bye for now.